Hello everyone, I'm Liz.
And I'm Lexi.
And welcome to 60 with a Splash of Splendor. Through the magic of YouTube, Lexi and I, and everyone at 60 with a Splash of Splendor, hope to reach out to women of our age,
Yes.
who are facing the challenges that we face at this age, the concerns, and unite them and bring them in a community where we can ask the questions safely, try to get some answers from other ladies, issues that we may have trouble with, issues that we're dealing with, concerns, worries, unite them and develop a community where we feel safe in asking the questions, a community where other women can give us solutions or answers. We can share our concerns. We can share the issues that we face daily. And we can do it in a community where we are supported, embraced, where we can laugh together, cry together, be together. And ladies, please, we are from a great generation of women who, 50 years ago, we started the women's love movement. And look at what we've done, how we've changed the world for our daughters and our granddaughters. Now, I beg you, we need to do this again. We need to stand up for our daughters, our granddaughters, our nieces, and we need to change what growing old looks like to females.
Exactly.
We cannot stay invisible. We cannot stay devalued. We cannot stay unproductive. We have to stand up, unite, and make this aging process, if you will, become something that is not a process that you run away from, but that you embrace and you do it with grace and with fun. Now, we plan to do this, but we also plan to mix in a little fun throughout
Hopefully, yes.
the minutes we're here with you. Lexi, I understand you has some statistics for us.
I do. And this applies to all of this wonderful ladies of splendor out there. According to the 2010 census data, there are approximately 310 million people in the United States. Interestingly enough, 55% of that number are women.
Majority.
Yes, the majority.
And
of that 55%, here's something that I thought interesting. Approximately 9.5% to 10% are women over 60. So there are roughly 31 million of us out there today.
Lexi, I mean, the number is
The
staggering.
numbers are staggering.
There's power in number, and just think of the disposable income.
Absolutely.
Guess what day it is?
I know. Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's.
And happy Valentine's to you.
And happy Valentine's to you.
To all of you lovely ladies.
Yes.
Yes.
I have some random Valentine facts for you.
And I love
I know you
facts.
do.
I
know
love
you do.
stuff like that.
Okay, so you know have the expression of wearing your heart on your sleeve?
I've heard
of it. Yeah, I thought it was that you had super sensitive feelings, and that you just it would trigger if somebody said something wrong to you. But,
I think that's what I thought it meant. I never thought about it.
I was wrong.
What does it mean?
Well, actually, it started in the Middle Ages, an annual Roman festival. The knights or men selected the name of a potential sweetheart and wore that name on his sleeve the remainder of the festival in the hopes of winning her heart. Getting a sweetheart.
How cool is that?
Yeah, I guess the better he jousts, or the dragons he slayed, he might get his girl.
Better chance he had winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Winning her heart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, he had to work for her.
Well, sure.
Work
I
for
can see
her.
that.
My
I can see that.
He might have even had to die for her. I don't know. Okay, you know Cadbury candy, right?
Oh, yes.
I love it. It's my
Cadbury
favorite.
chocolates?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Well, back in 1868, Richard Cadbury wanted to do something special for his sweetheart on Valentine's Day.
I know.
I know. So he designed a little heart-shaped box, and on which the lid he hand-painted, I don't know, maybe a message, maybe a picture, and he presented it to his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. And that was the first box of heart-shaped box of chocolate candy. Is that not neat?
That is.
How many boxes since
That's romantic.
1868 has been distributed? I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
I think that would be nice to receive a specially hand-painted box just for me.
Yeah,
Hasn't happened yet.
Don't hold your breath.
No, I won't. I haven't happened yet. But it's Valentine's.
Kroger's is just down the street. Anyway, there's another interesting thing I thought was interesting. Well, you know, pets can be your Valentine's too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And
People love
many
their
pets
pets.
are.
People love their pets.
U.S. loves their pets so much that in Valentine's Day 2015, they spent $703 million on their pets for Valentine's Day. $703 million. Lots of treats.
That is
lots of treats.
A lot of treats. Interesting.
But
Yeah.
the couples last year, U.S. couples spent $18.9 billion. Lots of Cadbury candy.
18.9 billion
on Valentine's Day gifts. I love it. The romance. Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
The gesture, but I would never have realized or believed that it was that much
There's
money.
a lot of romantic people
Oh my gosh,
out there,
yes.
isn't there?
I hope so.
Yes.
I would hope so.
Hey, listen, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Do you believe that there's a difference between romance and love?
I do.
Okay.
It's different for everybody, but for me, romance is that Cadbury thing.
Yes.
It's the gesture.
Yeah, the
it's the
gesture.
hearts, the flowers, the whining, the dining, whatever. And maybe or maybe not, romance will lead to love. Now, to me, love is visceral. You feel it. You feel it in your head. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your
Is
gut.
that head to toe
It is
electrifying?
head to toe. It's that person you want to be with them all the time.
Do you think you can have love without romance?
Yes.
Do you really?
You possibly can.
Okay.
That to me would be a very sad thing.
Yeah,
I think to find somebody, because probably to get to love, all the romance stuff occurred. Then once that's the chase, by the way, in my mind. That's the chase.
The romance is the chase.
The romance is the chase. So
Okay.
once you get past the romance and you fall in love, then hopefully those romantic gestures will continue
So you
throughout the life.
cannot. You're saying you cannot have love without romance.
At some point in time,
Well,
I think it stops.
You know, we have somebody here who can help us out with this. We do. We have
do.
Linda Bolton. She is a published romance author.
How cool.
Yeah. Come on out, Linda.
Now, we haven't met, so I'm looking forward to meeting her.
I know.
Hello.
Hi, Linda.
Hello,
Thanks
Miss
for
Linda.
joining us.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
And nice to
seeing
see
you
you again
again.
too, sweetie. Yes. Linda has written 2 books. Take Two, her first, and Incantation, her second. And I have to tell you, Linda, I really like them very much both. Lots of steamy sex, lots of adventure. I have 2 characters that I liked, one from each book. I have from Take Two, Derek, and from Incantation, of course, Tristan. Did you base these characters on living people?
Yes, for the most part, or
did.
part of the part. Derek is kind of modeled after the movie star Gerard Butler from Phantom of the Opera, P.S. I Love You. And Tristan is modeled after the magician in Las Vegas, Chris Angel.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Did you use some of his acts in your novel?
Yes, kind of, sort of. I kind of exaggerated some of the stuff he
some
does.
of the corpse?
No, that I made up. That I made up. At least I hope I did.
Did you go see his shows?
Yes, I went to go see
Oh,
a show.
awesome. I like that very
I do
much.
too.
Absolutely. So, where can we find your books?
They are available in ebook and paperback on Amazon and in paperback at barnesandnoble.com.
Okay, great. Can you tell us about your next? I know you have a 3rd novel.
I do. My next
tell
one
us
is
about
called Final Chance, and it should be out probably late spring, and it is about the artist in Incantation.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. I remember him. Are there any other characters that go on to the 3rd?
Yes, Karen, our little
Oh, good.
antagonist
Oh, my God.
in Incantation.
The
gives
woman
him
you
an
love to hate.
She's going to reappear a little bit in Final Chance as well and stir up trouble.
Excellent, excellent.
Now, you talk about your inspiration for the primary characters of Derek and Tristan. So what was your inspiration to become a novelist?
I've always kind of written and done poetry and stuff since I was
very
in
good.
junior high and high school, but nothing this extensive. And then I had some free time at the end of my marriage and had a lot of fantasies about Gerard Butler.
Oh, I
and thought I
can
should do something a little bit more, with it besides just sit around and think about it. So I started writing, and as it progressed, I realized this could be actually a book. And I made some few connections, and it became a novel.
So how long between the time you decided to write did you finish the project? The first one?
The first one, the book was probably
Take two.
actually done in probably about 6 months.
Oh, wow.
But I sat on it for another year because
Okay.
I was a little nervous about getting no's.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of dawdled a little bit with it. Incantation moved a little bit faster. I was probably done with it in 4 months.
That's
Oh.
amazing. Very good. Well, I'm looking forward to reading your third one. I truly am. It sounds
And I'm in the process
fascinating.
of reading them now, but I've fallen in love with Derek, as you did. So I have one last question for you. If I, or any of our ladies of Splendor, wanted to start writing romance novels, or any book, for that matter, how would we become a writer?
As soon as you start writing, you're a writer. If you're unsure of the process or what to do, there's a lot of places you can go look online. It's a good place.
Okay.
There are a lot of writing groups in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, excellent.
I'm part of Romance Writers of America. There's 3 groups here of that.
Okay.
There's also a suspense group also available here. And I know there's probably some other ones that memoirs and
genres,
different genres that are
Yes.
available in the area. Dallas-Fort Worth is a big writing area. There are a lot of other cities that have a lot of
Great.
writing groups as well.
Excellent.
That's good to know.
Internet's always the first place to start.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so for support, though, you go to these groups to support.
You can get critique partners.
Oh, excellent.
They can help give you ideas for titles, and everybody always works
Wow.
together to help
It's
each other
nice
out.
that they're helping each other out. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, again, these are Linda's books. Take Two, an incantation, and you get them off of Amazon and ebook, correct?
in Barnes and Noble.
And Barnes and Noble. Thank you, Linda, for coming and visiting us. You
Thank
take
you.
care.
I really appreciate it. It was great seeing you
Good
again.
seeing you
And
too.
nice meeting you.
Wonderful meeting you.
Thank you, darling. See you later.
Isn't she lovely? She's delightful.
Yes. And I love the book. I love the
Oh,
first
I know.
one that I read.
She's very good at that. Okay, so listen, I have another question.
Another
Yet
question.
another question.
Oh my gosh.
Lexi,
Let's hear this
we
one.
need to know, does Lexi like to kiss?
Does Lexi like to kiss? Lexi loves kissing. Lexi loves
Tell
kissing.
us, Lexi, about this, your perfect kiss.
The perfect kiss is that soft, sensual, wet, not sloppy wet.
Gentle.
A little thrust of the tongue, not the tongue down your
Yes.
throat, not the probing French kiss, but the subtle,
Yes.
soft that you feel from the top of your head to the soles of your feet.
Yes.
You feel like you don't want to let go.
I think, this is my opinion, but I think if the kiss isn't right, the rest of the sex is not right. So guys, listen up. That kiss, it's very important.
To me, the first kiss is significant.
Yes.
It tells me whether or not I'm going to spend any more time with that person.
I was going to ask you, so what if you think you're looking right there at the man of your dreams, and he leans in, and he's going to plant one on you, and he does, and it's like the worst kiss ever. What do? Do you go along with it?
Bye-bye.
How do you end it? Do you just sort of push him away,
Well,
or bite his frickin' tongue? Or do you offer him classes afterwards?
It depends, because chemistry. Sometimes the way they kiss doesn't override the overall chemistry
I
of
see.
the encounter.
Yes.
So you have to take that in consideration, at least for me. So maybe if the first kiss isn't right, there may be extenuating circumstances, the
see.
locale, how you're feeling, how he's feeling, whatever.
So you just don't strike him off your list?
Maybe I shouldn't.
Okay,
Yeah, just
interesting.
and you can always coach them. But again, if the second or third or fourth is not good, then
Okay, then
that
that's it.
could be a showstopper
Yeah.
for me.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, since we're on the topic of romance,
Well, before we talk about that, I want to tell you some things about kissing that you may not know.
Oh.
And this,
Oh, yeah, please do.
And this may enhance the experience.
okay.
There are 34 muscles in your face, and every one of those is activated when you kiss. So, ladies, the next
amazing.
time you kiss the man or woman of your dreams, think about that. Every muscle in your face.
Wow, very interesting.
Plus, when you kiss a person, your pulse rate climbs to 110 heartbeats per minute. So it's good for you.
It's like exercise.
It is a form of
It
exercise.
burns calories.
Yes.
Does it? Really?
Yes, it does.
Are you kidding?
It burns calories. Men burn more calories than women. This is research based on a survey that was done in the University of Montreal. Men burn approximately 100 calories in an average sex session. Women burn 69. Do not know why that number, but 69 is the number. And this is based on an average 25 minutes of sex. So, obviously the answer is the longer the sexual session, the more calories you burn. So if you're interested if you want to calculate how many calories you burn, multiply the time in minutes for women, 3.1, and for men, 4.2. And there you go. So your heart rate goes up, the muscles in your face are affected, and you burn calories. So the more
Sex
you kiss,
equals
the more kissing.
burn off of calories.
Yeah, kissing is good for
There's
you.
another good reason to have
Kissing is
sex.
good for you. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, on that subject of romance, you have talked to me on a number of occasions about a movie and a book by Jane Austen called
Yes.
Pride and Prejudice. Well, I
Yes.
had a chance to finally see them. I'd never seen the movie, but you talked about a particular scene.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, people
Tell
know
us
this.
about that.
Yes,
Oh,
first
this
of all,
is
they are my favorite.
Romantic. Oh my God.
Jane Austen is my favorite
Yes.
author, and Pride and Prejudice, of course, is my favorite romance novel that she's written. The movie is awesome too, with Keira Knightley, and there's a scene, and I know a lot of you women know this. It's towards the end where Darcy is sludging through the field, and he's determined he's gonna get his woman Elizabeth, and they meet up, and they start talking a little bit, and then he says to her, "You've bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you."
It is so romantic.
Oh my God!
It is so
exactly.
romantic.
So we were thinking, I wonder how many women have been told that they were bewitched. Only we used a more current word like.
Captivated,
Yes.
enthralled,
Yes.
enchanted.
How many women heard that, and how many men have said that to their partner, their woman? So you, Lexi, I understand, went on a search for this answer for us.
I did.
Where did you go? Tell
I
us about
did.
it.
I was at a recent event. The majority of the audience was women, but I thought I'll take this opportunity to ask them questions about captivating, bewitching, whatever. So the question that I asked of the women was, have you ever been told, as you said, by anyone that they are bewitched or captivated by you? And the question that I asked the men was, have you ever been bewitched or captivated by a woman? Now, another question that I also asked was, do you think there's a difference between romance and love? Or, as you would ask me,
Yes.
and do you believe in a soulmate or one true love? So I got varying answers.
You covered all areas.
I tried to
Yeah,
cover every
yes.
aspect of love, romance, the Pride
Very
and Prejudice,
good.
and captivating, bewitching. One of the men that I asked about love and romance felt they were the same.
Okay.
He just thought there's no difference.
just all
Love and
one big
romance
lump
is the
together.
same. Yeah, he threw them all together. One of the lovely ladies that I spoke to, she said she is now a widow, but the man that she was married to, she said every Saturday of their relationship, he would give her flowers, roses, a
my
bouquet
goodness.
of flowers. And he told her numerous times that he was captivated or bewitched by her.
How lovely.
And they like to dance a lot. And she said, that's one thing, I miss him a lot, but one thing I miss is the flowers, the romance, and the
Yes,
dancing.
absolutely.
The dancing. Another lovely lady said, when I asked her the captivating, the bewitched question, she said, yes, somebody tells me that. And I said, who? And she said, my husband. And she said, he tells me that almost every day.
Oh my goodness.
So I said, do you believe in a soulmate? And she said, I do. She said, my husband of 50 years.
Sure, yes.
50 years, and he tells her this all the time.
Wonderful.
So I
Wonderful.
think it is just,
Excellent.
it's wonderful.
Good
It's
man,
wonderful.
good man.
Yes. Anyway, I thought that's another take on love, romance, so it is out there. So maybe, as you've said,
Yes.
if our ladies of Splendor have had somebody tell them that, share that with
share
us.
it with us.
Share that
We'd
with
like
us.
to hear the details.
Yes.
Please, ladies. Well, okay, I have one final treat for you.
Yes.
And that is, I have a little 5-year-old girl named Bug, and I've known her since infancy, and we are best friends, and she agreed to come over and video for us her understanding of Valentine's Day.
This should be good.
I wonder if people go out to special places on Valentine's Day.
What's in here?
Do they give like cards?
What's in here?
I don't know. Iberia. Maybe it's a Valentine's Day heart.
No.
Maybe it's a heart. So you do something special for someone you care about, right?
It's a fishy.
It could be friends. It could be anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to school, little girls and boys, they'd write little cards and they give them to one another.
Oh.
Did you ever do that?
No.
Oh, I bet you will when you're in school. Does that sound like fun?
Wala, Mommy?
Does that sound like fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? That would be fun. And then you get to read the little Valentine's cards. And some kids give candy.
Huh.
Little hearts. Have you seen those little candies with their little heart candies in a box? Oh, well, you'll
The
know.
candy hearts?
Yeah, that's it, candy hearts.
I mean the tiny ones?
Yes, that's it.
Yes, I had them on my Spanish stick. You remember?
Yeah, I kind of do. Enter Spanish stick here. So like, do you like those hearts?
Yeah.
Even though they're not chocolate, they're pretty good, aren't they? Yeah. So like, if you could tell somebody the most important thing about Valentine's Day, because they, like somebody who doesn't know, what would you say is the most important thing about Valentine's Day?
I don't know.
Maybe the heart, being nice,
What's in here?
being nice to people. Maybe it's a Valentine's Day gift. Let's see. No, it's a fish. It's a fish, and she's saying, "Happy Valentine's Day, Bug. Happy Valentine's Day." So,
What do you want?
can I ask you something? Can I ask you something real special?
What?
Will you be my Valentine?
Yes!
Oh, 'cause Happy Valentine's Day. Can I have a hug?
Yes.
Oh, give me a hug. Oh, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day, Bug. Okay, ladies, viewers, this is it. This is the ending of our first inaugural episode, and we want to ask you all to friend us on Facebook. The link is below, and leave comments and questions, and also subscribe to us on YouTube. And I've got a couple shout outs, if you don't mind.
I do not mind
I
at all.
have a very sick friend who is suffering complications from spinal and knee surgery. So, Lori, we love you. Keep the faith and pray, warriors. Put her up, lift her up. And
Yes.
also, if anyone knows Tony Bennett, is this random or what? If anyone knows Tony Bennett,
The
first of
singer
all,
Tony Bennett.
the singer Tony. Anybody know? First of all, how lucky are you?
Yes.
And second of all, we would like to use his song "Girl Talk" as our theme song for this program. So if you can get in touch with Tony, we'd love it.
It's a great song.
Isn't it great? And it's
Yes,
perfect.
it is
for this.
perfect.
Okay. And our next episode is Sex After 60.
Yes, sex
So-
after 60. Sex after 60, a mouthful.
Excited, huh?
Yes, there you go.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week, ladies.